Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to explain you that how to use the color coding in CSS. Yes, CSS is not actually the prerequisites of this video. You are good to go as you are a beginner. You can understand that what kind of color coding used to be used. Okay, so in this video I'll be telling about the RGB colors. So let's get started. Now what is RGB? So RGB stands for red, green and blue. So these are basically three color palettes, so red, green, blue, and we are having a mixture of these three colors and can create any kind of colors. So basically I've given you this box you can see on the screen, and let's say I've given a background color is FFF. I'll tell you what is this. Instead of FFF, I can give, let's say, WHIT, white. Yeah, that you understand. So there are some, predefined colors, which is like red, black, white, and so on. So you can directly write those colors and can perform the action. So writing your custom colors, so we need to understand the RGB color coding. So now what is RGB color coding? So in this we have three things, R, G and B, that is red, green and blue. So we have color codes in the hexadecimal format. So what is the hexadecimal format? So in this we have 16 items in the hexadecimal. So that is 0 to 15. So we have items like 0 to 15, total is 16 items. So we can have a color as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then instead of 10 we can write A, then for 11 we can write B, for 12 C, and so on. The maximum is F. So the minimum value of a color code is 0 and the maximum can be the F. Okay, so if I write background color hash stands for the hexadecimal codes. So I'm writing hexadecimal codes. So I'm writing 0 for red, I'm writing 0 for green, I'm writing 0 for blue. So that will give you a black color. If you're writing 0 0 0, that means there is nothing. So that will be a black color. Okay, so if you giving the maximum value like FFF, I've already told you that we can go for FFF. FFF, sorry, there is some problem. FFF. Okay, so that will be giving you the white color. Okay, so 0 0 0 is the minimum, FFF is the maximum. Now what about other colors? So if all three digits are the same, that means that color occurs onto the grayscale. So if let's say you are writing 888, sorry, there are 888, the hash, so that will be the gray color. So as much as light you want to make it, you can give the greater values for these, like CCC. You can see that there is a light gray color, and as dark you want to make it, you can give 444, like that is dark. So closing, getting close to the 0 0 0 will make it dark, and getting close to the FFF, that make it light. Okay, so this can be the color code scheme. Okay, so this is a gray color. So if all three digits are same, that color for sure will be the gray or black or white. Okay, so that will be the only case. Now what about other colors? So let's say if I'm giving hash, for red I'm giving maximum, for green I'm giving nothing, and for blue I'm giving nothing. So there will be a red color, a sharp red color. So F00 will be the red color. And now let's say if I'm giving 0 F0, that will be the sharp green color. So exact green, 0, F0. Red is 0, green is maximum, and blue is 0. Similarly for the blue color, 0, 0, F. So that will be blue. Okay, so red is 0, green is 0, and blue is the maximum. So that is the RGB content. Okay, so most of this time that you must be watching that there are the color coming into the 6 digit, and we are writing only 3 digits. Okay, so there are some differences. So it actually accepts the 6 digit hex color code, but we are writing 3 digits only. So how does it take this? So it automatically repeat every item twice, like 0, 0, F, it will make it 0, 0, 0, 0, FF. Okay, so it will repeat itself to make it onto the 6 digits. Okay, so this is the logic. So if let's say if I'm writing FF0000, that will be the red color. Similarly with the green, similarly with the blue. So these kind of colors you can imagine. And now you can see that this red color is very, very sharp. Okay, or we can see like red color and the green color and no blue color. So that will be mixing red and green will make it yellow for us. Okay, you can see this. So yellow color is very, very light color. So your all focus goes to the background. So you can have some dark colors for the backgrounds so that your content can be visible more. So for those which color to choose, I'm suggesting you a website which is providing flat UI colors. Like nowadays we use flat UI. I'll tell you more about flat UIs in the upcoming videos. But for now, if you want to have some very cool colors, so you can go to the website that is flatuicolors.com, and you can have a great and very cool color palettes, and you can tap off any one of these colors and can copy the hex code. And I'll share the URL of this website in the description of this video. Okay, so you can take the colors, take colors from there. So for the example, I'm taking, let's say, this color. I've copied this, and now let's say paste it. Yeah, here is the color. And if I change the color of text to the white, it will be looking awesome for me. Okay, so these kind of colors are the RGB colors, the hexadecimal code. Now there are one more way we can give the colors, that is decimal codes. So in the decimal structure, we have a range of 256 items. Like we have a range of 16 items into the hexadecimal, and we have 256 range of items in decimal. Okay, so we can provide a color. If I would like to give a color to, like, say, red color, so I will write RGBA. R stands for red, green for G for green, B for blue, and A stands for alpha. That will give you the opacity of your background. Okay, so that is 255 for the red, and green 0, blue 0, and now nothing as alpha, so it won't show, and everything with the alpha will show you the background. So you can see this. So you can give the 255001. Okay, and if I give 0 here instead of 255, so that will be the black color. Okay, you can see easily. Okay, so let's suppose turning it to some color, let's say 35, that will be like this, and 67, that will be like this, and 89, that color looks like this. Okay, so this is similar to that color we copied from the flat UI. So this is just random items that I've given. So that code says that the blue color in the RGB, the blue color having the maximum value, so the execution will be more looking like a blue color, and there is a less green and less red, so there will be less red and less green color into the execution. Now the fourth parameter, what is this fourth parameter? That is the opacity. If you set it to 1, your background will be visible. If you set it to 0.2, that will be the transparency. Okay, now you can see the background as well as the foreground. If I set it to 0.6, now you can see that transparency for 8, 9, 1, you can see this. It's working awesomely. So if you set it to 0, nothing will be visible to you. If you set it to the set into the decimals, you can see that there is a magical background color coming up onto this. So I forgot one thing, that how to open up this Chrome DevTools. So this is very simple. Just close this Chrome DevTool and just right click on this and inspect. So this is basically the Chrome Web Tool. I'm working with my website on Google Chrome, so that will show you up these kind of things, and then you know that what to do. So this is all about the RGB color coding. I hope you like this. If you don't, then just let me know that what more you want in this, and please like and subscribe the channel if you really like this video, and wait for the other videos. We'll meet soon. Thank you so much.